All right, let's do this thing. Evening, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, I still have to send chat to you, don't I?
Oh yeah, I probably should actually turn the TV on. Alright.
All right. All the fun things. I am going to have to redo this, aren't I? That's fine.
Or I can just log into, what's it called? I can log into either Twitch or YouTube on my phone and look at chat.
Isn't it easier on the TV?
It is.
Well, we'll just cast it up.
Gardener guy?
It doesn't take much to cast it. All right. Let me think about this for a second. Where would be the best place to go? Push up some kills real quick. Oh, I know where.
Oh, damn it! There he is. I need woad leaves.
Woad leaves get from Falador, I think.
Yeah, I just got
Iron-
this. Just got him. I need to go down to the witch. I figured I might as well do goblin diplomacy since I haven't done it for some reason. I think the cat just caught the fly that's been flying around in here.
Good for her,
Yeah,
finally.
Well, cats are naturally hunters, you know?
Especially ours.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised, like, what some cats will bring home. Like, I think one time, I think I felt bad, but I think one time our cat team brought home a rabbit one time.
Yeah. Ours caught a bat in midair one time.
I think what happened to the rabbit, though, I think the rat was already injured from something, and the cat just, caught it. That's what it looked like anyways. But I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You know?
That's your cat's way of telling you, I think you're so incompetent you can't feed yourself, so here's some food.
Yeah, it's like, here, human, this is what I want for supper. Imagine there's actually a translator and it just says that. It's just like, feed me this.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Finally, something that's very organic.
I always say the difference between a house cat and a big cat is about 600 pounds. And that's it.
I mean, like, there's the whole Steve French thing, too, if you ever watch Trailer Park Boys, He's just a big kitty cat. Just a nice, really big stone kitty cat.
Oh, no, they're not nice. But then again, kitty cats aren't nice either.
Oh, but sometimes, they will be, if you have, a relationship since birth kind of thing.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, how many times is my cat friggin'... I've got scratches on my hand because she just decides, I'm done with you now. Now, imagine that at 600 pounds.
I mean,
it's the same temperament system.
Cats are psychopaths, but the dogs tell the police where your weed's at.
Spoken like a true stoner.
The cat just sits on top of your weed bag so they can't find it.
And then there's the drug dog that comes in oh, I like the smell of this room.
It's a cat.
And then the cat be like, hey, if he gives me catnip, I won't tell.
Give me some of my weed and I won't squeal on yours.
All right. I think I'm finally gonna do this.
Back to Falador.
Yeah.
To the left, and then
This method is so slow, but at least it's so easy. I can just sit here and just talk and not have to worry about anything interrupting me.
Is that smithing XP?
No, but you have a chance to earn a couple different things. You can. The main feature is if you're in the blast furnace world, there'll be NPCs to run certain things, so that people don't have to take them over, so it always is running. And you can smith here. You can take a full inventory of iron, dump it in the pot, and it will turn into bars. You just need to have either a bucket of water to cool the bars, or there's certain gloves you get from a quest that make it so that you can always pick them up because they're ice gloves or something.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the start of Heroes Quest or something, maybe?
To kill the ice
queen
or something.
But yeah, no, I figure I'll be at this spot for a while, but like I said, at least it's very just chill.
Yeah. Alright.
Also decided I'm gonna try to get 60 attack on my main Ironman because I kept failing at pest control. I'm like, you wanna know what? I'm gonna at least get some half decent stats.
It's probably a good idea.
Never done pest control. There's a lot of stuff in this game I've never done.
Well, pest control is a game that is gonna take a long time to get the full set, but it's actually really good because it's one of those sets where it has like 3 different helmets, so that give like bonus damage depending on which one you're using. Like there's melee, range, and magic, and they're roughly the defensive about adamant rune range, I want to say.
North and west, all of this.
Oh.
But also, once you get the elite set, that's used in like much content much later down the road, like end game stuff like raiding and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to do it anyways. It's just a matter of when you want to suffer through it, because it's not fun.
My favorite part of this quest is that he goes behind a curtain to change.
Oh, Goblin Diplomacy.
Fashion show. Yeah, Goblin fashion show. Human, get us blue armor. I got your stupid blue armor.
I'll tell you, I'm sorry, and I can say this right out. That blue armor looks so damn ugly on them.
Like, no,
Yeah, the orange looks better.
I don't think there's an armor that looks good on them, so
That's
just me.
I mean, like, if you're talking like a classic NPC, like a D&D, it's usually like a green goblin, brown armor. This is your classic look, right? Like, I'm not, you know, not going that far.
Oh, I need another set. Put it down here.
I'm finally running down through the... I don't know where the hell I am.
Whoa, I found their
Barbarian
secret hideout. I didn't know this was down here.
Little shit underneath the barbarian village or whatever. Where you get all the damn coins. Finally going down through all that.
A stronghold of security.
There we go. That thing.
Yeah.
Oh, crappy crap.
I have never
more.
never gone all the way down to the bottom of this, so finally doing it.
Get another one.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the same.
Okay, I found 2.
Yeah, so the route, like, I'm looking at your map there for a sec. The route, I can show you which route to take.
Yeah.
Or you've probably already seen it.
I just count doors. I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you at least have a little bit of each. When I tried to do it, I was a little naive, and I only had like 10 HP.
Oops.
But well, to be fair, you usually don't like. I've made enough of old school accounts over time, but it's just like the chance of getting 2 hit is usually pretty uncommon. Considering like the spider's max hit is a 6 and you have 10 HP, like so like overall like it's not like a like really high chance that you're gonna get.
I got almost annihilated by the spiders during Gridmaster when I did this.
Yes.
Spooder's dangerous.
And because I ended up getting 3 hit going through there, and it almost killed me. But the nice thing is that I've I've got enough of these strange fruits to give plus 30 back to run energy.
And from that like strange plant event, yeah, I'm just.
No, just from pickpocketing the fruit stalls. Get a bunch of the strange, the purple, the strange fruit. They give.
You get those from the fruit stalls? Okay, I didn't know that. That's something.
Yep.
Cool to know.
Yeah, save those because they will give run energy, which is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, no, I know about the strange fruit. I just didn't know you get them from the fruit stalls. I'm used to getting them from the strange plant event, like the one that grows.
Oh yeah. Yep. You
It's the exact same fruit.
Yep.
That's why I was confused for a second. I'm like,
Yep. It's nice.
But yeah, just but 41 strength and I'm just sitting here at the furnace. Started at level 30, so I mean I've already gotten 11 levels off of it.
Nice.
Just sitting there while I just crab on the other account. And then, just step out every 2 or 3 minutes,
How do I get to the...
Oh, you can go through that one if you want, but there's no more coins after that point. It's just a pair of boots.
Yeah, I'm fine with the boots.
The fancy
Oh,
boots?
Oh yeah, the good old fancy boots.
I am a sucker for Fashionscape.
To be fair, people used to have team wars back in the day with certain boot types.
I don't care about
Like,
that. The only thing I do
I'm
is
kind of funny.
I take the opposite frickin' pathway everyone else does to get up to Lumbridge Bank. So
Yeah, it was just because like I don't know if like everyone knew how to get like those. Remember how there's those team capes?
nope. I've only been playing RS3 for 5 years, and I've only been playing old school for 2 months.
Okay, so basically like there's little merchants in the wilderness that sell like different colored team capes. There's like 5 different colors or something. They like have different numbers, but basically, long story short, you would have a player with the same team cape, and they would appear as a friendly dot to you. And that was like the early way before the clan systems were kind of invented to kind of like help with like large clan wars. But the issue is, obviously, what would happen if someone wanted to spy, they just put the same cape on, right? And then just start attacking people from the inside or getting info. They just go into clan chat or something, right? So then eventually, over the years, they eventually made like official clan chats that people can sort for ranks and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember having an account that I used to be like one of those people that just like, I like to make the troll account. The one that was like really high hit points and no one could ever kill.
Oh, that's fun.
So I would like purposely I would have low attack, but I'd still be able to hit good because my strength would be higher. And I figured that stuff out early on because I don't know if Warhammers worked the same back then, but I used to use Scimitar. It didn't matter, but I'd be like 5 attack, like 50 strength, and I'd be like 40 HP. But because I would only have 5 attack, I'd be like another 5-ish combats lower than what most people would be around that. So then, like, people were having such a hard time killing me because they would try to bring me into multi, then I'd just bring them into single combat. And considering you were always using the best food, which heals 14, and they're hitting like 7s or 8s, you're not gonna die as long as you know what you're doing. Or you get pulled into multi, then you get destroyed, which happens. But the whole goal of that account, other than that, is basically to be a nuisance.
Yeah, I'm not big on the whole nuisance thing anymore.
That was back years ago when I was a little more childish. This is coming from someone who has hours in Rust, I know, but...
Make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, I'm going the right way.
Okay. I'm gonna put some fuel on this furnace, and then I'm gonna go put a little fuel in my own furnace here in a second once I set this up.
I'm really sad that I don't have unlimited run energy anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, just do 114,000 Draenor laps.
But see, that doesn't matter because the moment you put armor on, it eliminates whatever gains you've made from.
if you do rooftop agility, get graceful. That's weight reducing.
No, I meant the moment you put on armor to go run anywhere else to go do anything, it eliminates whatever gains you made from agility.
Not all. There's also you also get a passive regen buff with agility, like your run energy restores faster over time.
I know it's more of a sarcasm. You'll catch on to my dry sarcasm after a while.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
You'll catch on. It's the whole same idea of me getting all pissy about Rune Light and what they're doing with RS3. Oh, I was gonna start doing that here soon. Switch over to the official client. Because the moment they put out that roadmap, I'm gonna start whining.
All right. Well, I'm done with that.
Like I said, I have my problems with it for a little bit, but at the end of the day, to each their own with it, I found.
No, I know. I find it very interesting that the whole idea of integrity in the game only applies to RS3 players, not to old school players. That's my complaint. It's like, I get it. You want to have integrity in the game. Great. Don't call it integrity unless you're going to supply it across the board.
To be fair, they have been also cracking down overall on a lot of things. Like, they've been changing, like, they have been cracking down on rural trade, not on just RS3, but on old school too. Making that extremely difficult, right? Because now, it used to be that sellers were just punished harder, but now they're cracking down even more on buyers, which is good.
Yep.
Which I completely agree with. Yeah, because I think fair is equal. Because like,
yeah, but I'm referring more to the things like quest helper.
Okay.
Taking away, you want to talk about integrity? That takes away everything that makes quests.
Fair enough. No, I agree with you on that one.
There's a lot of those types of plugins that are just like, and I'm even worried about using them because they're not explicitly allowed. They're also not explicitly disallowed. And I always get very suspicious and worried whenever a company is like, we're going to take a neutral stand on this for now. Because at any moment, they could just say, oh, this has been against the rules the entire time. Now everyone who's used it has now been banned. And there's nothing stopping them from that because they've never explicitly allowed any of it.
Fair enough, but I feel like the wrestling community would put up such a stink about that, like, and this is what's happened with the game in the past where certain things, and I don't, like I said, I don't get to this point, but like certain players, they just don't agree with something, they will gather up. Like, for example, like, I've probably brought it up before, so I'm not talking to you, but you probably remember when EOC first happened and people were literally rioting in Worlds, right? Like, they were going into standing in Falador with cannons and just protesting, right?
Yeah, that's like, well before my time.
Okay, so, oh yeah, that's right. You're 5 years RS3, 2 months old school?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, because EOC was like 2013, 2011, I think. I can't remember which. Yeah, I've played RuneScape since before it became RuneScape 2.
Hey Nick, how's it going tonight? Hey, well, what is Jagged said about the plugins? I haven't been able to find any official thing on plugins.
I just don't think it'd be fair to punish you for something that's integrated into their clients, right?
But it's not integrated into their client. It's integrated into a third-party client. That's the difference.
You mean the plugins, like not the stock stuff?
Yeah, the RuneLite plugins are integrated into RuneLite, and that is not an official client. They have their own client.
I have none of that.
Well, that makes me less worried. If they say a plugin has to go, it does. Well, that makes me less worried about getting banned for using it, but that doesn't change my stance on integrity.
Food.
And Jagex themselves opened that freaking can of worms when they decided to start screaming integrity with Treasure Hunter. Which I still don't understand how something is pay to win in a game that you don't win.
Yeah.
That's never made sense to me, but I did, however, just get a sold Minotaur head.
Nice.
But what do I know?
Okay. Yeah, EOC happened sometime between 2010 and 2017 or 2018.
Gotti
That
Bones,
was
thanks
the
for the
next
follow
day.
over on Twitch. Appreciate it. 117 plugin thing where Jagex wanted it taken down in favor of their HD client they had no timeline on. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm just. Oh, I know. I'm the 40-year-old Kantarian that just loves to stir a pot. That's what I do.
He does.
If there is a way to be contrary to everything, then I will be contrary.
That's his version of trolling people in the wilderness.
There for a while, anytime there was a handful of YouTubers that they would come out and they would be, they would talk about this week in RuneScape or whatever, like RuneScape news, and it ended up divulging into what they were bitching about MTX. I wanted to create a YouTube show that had me sitting behind a desk in a suit, very Alex Jones type, and screaming and yelling about how good MTX was and how much it helps the game. And I thought that would be the funniest thing out there because it would just piss off so many people. But that was more time than I had time for, so I didn't do it. I didn't care enough.
This would be so funny. Someone else should do it.
I mean, I would have absolutely done it, but the amount of time that it would have taken out of my time to do that, I just was like, yeah, it's not worth it. But then again, I'm still wandering laps around Draenor, so what do I know?
Alright.
One of these days, I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to stream for 4 or 5 hours and do nothing but laps around Draenor.
You should. Not today, but you should.
Like I'll let you carry the load on the whole Ironman thing, and I'll just sit here and Draenor my way through. Well, that's interesting about the plugins. I'm still mad about the whole integrity thing, though. If you're gonna take away my right to buy shit like that, and you're gonna hide behind the term integrity, this integrity, or you're gonna take away items out of my bank that I purchased, and you're gonna claim integrity, then I'm gonna start yelling integrity back at you.
Yeah. The whole taking stuff away is kind of annoying.
I get it. You don't want to have people buy it anymore. Fine. Let me keep what I've got.
Or give me my money back. That works too.
If you're going to take away Death Touch darts, you better give me all the money back that I spent on Death Touch darts from the merchant. Loads from having done over the years and have zero. Oh, I have zero issues with them taking away MTX. That's perfectly fine. I've got no problems with that. I don't have any problems with MTX to begin with. But if they want to get rid of MTX, fine. I'm more than happy for it. I don't want you then of stuff that I have purchased through MTX taking that away. Thankfully, I have a year to use my proteins, and I will probably use most of them up in the upcoming double XP.
Double XP. It's on right now because I logged into 3 earlier.
Yeah, it started. I can't log into 3 on my laptop right now, so I gotta wait until after tomorrow when I actually have a laptop that'll run RS3 again.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that so much. You can turn them in during double XP for double XP tokens, and then utilize those double XP tokens for whatever shit that they're selling in those stores.
That's usually what I do because I don't really need XP anymore. Like, I'm max and everything except for 119 necromancy.
I would start draining XP into the stuff they haven't made 120 yet, because they're going to end up making everything 120.
Yeah. Where'd these assholes go? These guys.
Probably 110s first. For a while. They'll make things 120 soon enough. Some things they made 110, some things they made 120. They have been talking about revamping some of the stuff with like rebalancing some combat stuff. That was part of their talk, was rebalancing that. So I don't know if that means they're gonna nerf Necro down or if they're gonna boost the other 3 up. And they say they kind of want to make them more unique again, which I don't know. I haven't looked too. They haven't announced too much. It's more like, hey, these are ideas that we've had. Stay tuned. But I will say that Necro in RS3 is way overpowered. Anyone making that case, I will fully agree. It is crazy how powerful Necro is.
Where are these people that I'm supposed to talk to?
Yeah, it got nerfed a lot, and it's still overpowered. As someone who mains Necro, because there's no reason to use anything else. Well, yes and no, Nick. I mean, like, initial combat range is low, but you hit and you back off, and your 3 minions will just go after that. Then you can detonate for some huge hits, and suddenly your DPS, even at far range, is completely restored. So if you bounce in and out, it's...
And then the ghost restores your HP too.
Yep. Knocks Lombo ranges come from being hit from like 7 to 10 tiles or whatever it is. Yeah. No, it's nice, but with the power armor or the tank armor from Necro, that's ridiculous for just sitting there and tanking attacks. I mean, if you watch how people will solo some of these bosses that were never designed to be soloed because they can just tank everything in sight. My problem is that I'm much more suited for old school style of combat because that's what I understand. I was never conditioned in WoW or anything else for this swaps and hits and like setting up a bar of 40 freaking things that go crazy. I still don't fully grasp and understand RS3 combat. Mostly because I don't do a lot of combat with RS3. I do mostly skilling. And thankfully my favorite skill is in old school as well, so I'll be able to continue that.
Directly next to 2 barrels of fish and opposite of
I
the bench.
think that's why it's good to have jumping on points is there's next to no filler abilities. Yeah, I think that's why I end up maining Necro mostly. I actually can understand most of... Ooh, pure essences.
Two barrels of fish close to a bench.
A rhythm game? I don't know. You have 4 styles that you can click to attack, and then you can bounce over and toggle prayers. To me, that makes sense to me. I get that. I keep forgetting that prayer exists and I can toggle prayers, but I get that. Once again, probably not going to be doing a whole lot of high-end combat in old school either, mostly because I don't prefer that style of gameplay.
Yeah, I don't like bossing.
I'll probably never boss in old school. Well, I might actually do more bossing because it's Ironman, and I can't sell shit and buy shit. So I'll probably end up doing more bossing, just for gear.
I mean, in the end, too, depending on how I build my other Iron account, like I said, eventually I'll be pushing towards bossing anyways, because I know there's a certain gear I'm gonna want. I'm not familiar with raids, but I can do a little bit of bossing.
No, I'm happy. You know, at some point, I'm gonna unlock ways to travel around, and then I'm just gonna be happy freaking hunting for the rest of time.
Okay, yeah, like I said,
I mean, hunter is by far my favorite skill ever. That's just. Yeah. I absolutely love hunting in RuneScape, both of them.
I don't mind it, but I do have an end game plan to how to train my hunter. But what I might do, and it be a way that it's kind of a win-win for the whole group, because it will be a way that I'll be giving you guys basically a little bit of farming XP, but basically what I want to do is I want to do a bunch of drift net fishing. Basically, but that requires jute fibers, but we have to farm them because we're Iron Man, we can't buy them.
Mm.
So I was thinking I'll eventually make a bunch of coins, buy us a whole bunch of jute seeds, and then that way there, if we all farm them, you know, it might be easier to get a bunch more nets. And that is like one of the fastest ways to level fishing and hunter at the same time, because it doesn't, like, even at 70 you're getting the same amount of XP. Like, the XP doesn't, like, it's not like a scaling thing, I believe. Like, it's not like at 55 you get this much, but it's at like certain peaks you get a certain consistent as long as you're doing it right. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the other half of this whole equation is that I don't play to maximize anything because it's not as entertaining.
Fair enough.
And the entire purpose of me doing Ironman and old school is entertainment and not for anything else at this point.
fair now.
If it wasn't for streaming it, I would never play Ironman in old
Fair
school.
enough.
I would just sit there and do circles around Draenor for the next 2 years.
Is that how long you think it's going to take you? About 2 years?
106,000 laps. I can do about 30 laps an hour.
How many hours a night you roughly getting?
Oh, I haven't touched it in 3 months.
Okay, so
2 years
that
is pretty reasonable.
yeah, we'll say about we'll put the 3rd year on as a stipulation at least.
All right. So going based on when I do play, about 30 laps an hour. I need 106,000 laps. That's 3,533 hours. Which then I
So
divide
that's-
that by 24. That's 147.2 days of playing. Non-stop days.
So you're looking at a literal year's worth of just straight agility.
Yeah. That's why I said I think 2 to 3 years is how long it'll take me to get 99 agility on Draenor.
That's just 99?
Yeah.
I thought you were doing. Never mind. I wasn't.
They don't have
I thought you
rooftop
were-
courses in RS3.
No, I was gonna say I thought you were gonna do something crazy where you're gonna do like Draenor to 200 million or something.
No, I just want 99. And then I will probably go get 99 and like my thought process was it would be really hilarious to do 99s one skill at a time.
Oh yeah, some certain skills are like
Just be
for
But-
I know it's just certain skills are really hard to do Ironman wise that way. They're possible. It's just like very very difficult.
Now, the other thing I could do is I could try to get 99 attack by killing nothing but goblins.
Phew.
The-
Hey, to be fair, you could go kill the Revenant goblins, and I technically still can, so you could actually make a little bit of money on them at least.
no, I don't even know if I'm going to last doing sticking with my main doing nothing but that. I don't know if that's even gonna last or not.
Yeah, that's just ambitious. But you wanna know what? To be fair, so is 106,000 during normal laps.
Because the biggest thing that I'm starting to slightly worry about is that it will look very much like I'm botting. Which
Actually, I don't think because well, you know what? Some admin's gonna review your record and be like, "Why is this guy deliberately doing this? There's no reason modder would ever do this. It's okay. This is a human doing something just because he can."
Yeah, it's not the most efficient way of doing it, so they're not gonna think you're a bot.
they're going to be less concerned with the fact that I'm botting or not and more concerned for my health and
Certain
safety.
You're doing, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna change your logout timer all of a sudden to be like 3 hours instead of 8 or something.
This is a very mentally ill individual.
Be like, go get some help, bro.
I'll eventually I'll
Get a
post about
Snickers,
it.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Eventually I'll post about it on Reddit and suddenly the Jagex mods will be sending me Reddit cares messages.
Yeah, next thing you know, you get an alert on your phone. It's from your healthcare provider about your rate going up.
Well, that happens anyway. I'm American. What are you talking? Or the U.S.
But they're like, due to recent events,
Yeah. Due to recent reporting.
due to risk reported by a concerned chatter, citizen, we happen to believe that your health rate needs to go up a little bit. Sorry. Next thing you know, it's like another $100 or something.
Oh, I wish it would only go up by that much.
Oh, that is oof.
Not where I'm supposed to be.
But
Where the
sometimes
hell?
it is what it is, right?
Well, yeah. Shouldn't be, but then again,
Shouldn't be, but-
I believe that for-profit healthcare should be outlawed, so.
Oh yeah, I believe that completely too. Because
You can't.
It-
I can
basically,
choose to
it-
buy
it
a
should never
car.
get
I can
point
choose
to,
to buy a
it should never get to
television.
the Brian Thompson point, basically, is what I'm saying. You know?
I can't choose whether or not I get sick.
Exactly. But like I said, it should never get to the point where someone feels like they have to take drastic action against somebody. But
There goes
I'm
my
not
run
gonna try
energy.
to put. I'm not gonna try to dig deep into that either, because I don't still want to stir the boat on that.
We don't need to get me demonetized somewhere.
No. Yeah. Demonetization speedrun where?
Right? All I have to do is just talk about Mario's brother, you know?
Yeah.
Get demonetized quick. What do
Yeah,
these
that's why
sold Minotaur heads
that's
do?
why I'm glad I didn't mention Mario's brother.
What do you use these ensouled Minotaur heads for?
Wario?
Wario.
Technically, there's 4 of them.
Mario.
What's your name? Mario. Last name? Mario. My name's Mario. You got a problem with that?
Do you know the one thing that bothers me about the Mario series is that all the times that stuff happens to the princess, she doesn't like try to put like any legal order against him. She's like, oh, it's fine. Like, after like Mario beats him up, it's fine, you know. That's
Prayer
enough,
XP eventually.
right?
Yeah, there's some definite Stockholm syndrome stuff going on with the princess.
Yeah, there's something wrong there. Kind of same thing with the whole Zelda and Ganon thing, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, growing up is realizing you play the Ocarina of Time, you literally defeat a giant evil man, or at least you think, to save a princess just to get friend zoned and sent back in time.
So, a little bit of a confession for a moment. I've only ever played one Zelda game.
Which one was that?
It was Legend of Zelda for the Super Nintendo.
Link to the Past.
Or Link, it was that Link to the Past? And that was
Well, that was a good one.
only on stream about 8 or 9 years ago. It was the first time I streamed my first time ever playing Link to the Past or any Zelda game, because I didn't grow up being able to play video games or with a TV or anything.
I was a Nintendo kid until I got a PC, and then I realized PC could give me multiple consoles games, and I'm just like, why anything else after that? Like, I'm not like super PC master race kind of person, you know? But I do appreciate a PC more than other ones.
My newest gen console that I have in the house is a PlayStation 3.
Like, I stopped at PS4, I think.
That's the latest.
Yes.
That's the latest console that I have.
I stopped at PS4 because I think like one of the last big games I played was the last big Fallout, which was Fallout 4.
Never could get into Fallout 4. Huge fan of the Elder Scrolls games. Never really got into Fallout except for New Vegas. I did play quite a bit of New Vegas.
I love how they're redoing. It looks like they're redoing a remaster of 4, but not doing like a good remaster of New Vegas.
They need to remaster New Vegas. Although so many Fallout purists hated New Vegas and liked all the other ones, I didn't like the other ones, and I love New Vegas. So I don't know. What do I know? I'm an Elder Scrolls fan, so
I'm a weird duckling. I kind of like don't mind them all. The only thing I feel bad about is that I feel like Fallout 4 had a lot more potential than what, but it got rushed because of development delays, and then suddenly they had to have it out. So there is like certain content that even people over the years have restored with mods. That like there's certain things that are really cool that would have been cool to have in the game, but because obviously the development cycle got rushed, it never came to be, right? It just got left in the log files or like in the, you know.
All right, I'm gonna figure out what these things do.
Let's see, about to get another strength level. 42 strength, just sitting at these pumps.
Blacksmith. Oh.
What are you working on, Hills?
2,500. I can probably get one of those. I just found out you can get adamant armor and a scimitar in this store.
There's a bunch of coins in the group chest. Just grab whatever you need for it.
Oh, I think I should have enough. I think I've got like 20,000 coins.
Just in case there's like another like 40 or so in the chest for the rune resupply or something.
Okay.
If not, I think I got like 8k-ish on me if you need it. Or I can high up whatever stuff that you don't want.
Yeah, at some point we'll have to get more of those ruby rings or amulets or whatever and elk stuff. How do I get in here?
Yeah, because if not, I have to run all the way into the deep wilderness, which I don't feel like doing anymore.
I'm not going to the wilderness.
Well, it was just because I didn't feel like doing the whole crack the clue thing, but like there's a spawn that could, the steel plate bar that gives you like 1.2k coins each high elk if you have 55 magic. So I'm getting like 1k per elk, just like grabbing these plate bodies that are spawning, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, if I get the Arcania spell book, I can cast a spell on these ensouled heads. Basic
But if you want,
reanimation.
feel free to buy adamant armor and like a scimitar for him too if you want.
I have. Oh, I got mithril scimitar and armor right now.
Yeah, like you can use an adamant scimitar right now, and you're about one level off from wearing adamant armor. So if you want,
Killing the
you can
reanimated
upgrade.
minotaur gives 364 prayer experience. Oh, that's a pretty decent way of gaining some prayer.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I ever get the Arcanian or Arceus spell book. What am I doing on this? Still not level 40.
I don't know what I'd do without hearing.
I did manage to beat that guy for the Quetzal access quest, but
How hard
if
was
you
he?
beat him, so I am combat level 44 and a half. I would bring more than 10 pieces of food because I almost didn't make it.
Okay.
Actually, reminds me, I will take a break because I know where we can buy some food that's good and we don't have to fish it up right now. And I'll just toss it in the group chest.
Cakes are fine.
The best we got is salmon.
Cakes
I
are
like,
fine.
I
took
could-
salmon.
Like I can like this spot, like you can buy like lobsters and stuff, I think, which heal 12. So here,
Wow! What the heck?
At some point, I should probably do more fishing.
I just witnessed manslaughter.
what?
Oh my god, you killed Kenny! You bastard!
My favorite one is I think this is one of the ones where he gets hit by the satellite, and they're like, well, who didn't see that coming? You know, like they weren't even shocked at that point, right? and it's like that's a different level of trauma processing that we don't want to talk about, right?
We
Because like they must remember it. Oh yeah, there's 50K here, so what I'll do.
2 years ago we went as Kenny and Cartman for Halloween.
Yep. Yeah, this year we did old school RuneScape. We had green pants, kind of beige shirts, skill capes, black party hats, and I made you dragon poison plus
Dagger.
yeah, dragon dagger.
Oh, I didn't save it, so it didn't save.
I should make more stuff for us for next year as well. Just start adding on to it. I need to finish those capes though, because I need to trim them and fix the hemlines.
Yeah.
Now that I have the other stuff and I got stuff fixed on the sewing machine, I can do that.
Where's the place?
I keep unlocking new skills.
Oh, there it is.
Did a lot of fabrication stuff for Halloween this year, and then dyed the youngest hair last night, so I learned new techniques for hair dyeing.
A chocolate bar. I want. Oh, somebody dropped it. Wait, where am I going? North.
Let's see. I'm gonna use this way.
Oh, there it is. There.
Alright, I'm switching over to your screen for a while, Hills.
Okay.
You got command for a while. All I'm doing is just stabbing minotaurs. I really need to mess around with this bot and figure out how to get it to control OBS so that I can have chat swap between our screens.
Damn, these people love killing each other.
I wonder if there's a way that I can do it for a certain amount of bits. Like 250 bits swaps the screen. I wonder if that's illegal. Oh, look, I'm under arrest. Haha.
This chick literally looks like a tomato. Okay. Where am I going? The library. The place with all the books.
Like the library as in the bottom floor of Verret Castle?
Nope. The library isn't here.
Oh, where are you?
This is a shitty library. There's not that many books in here.
Must be a district library then.
I bet they don't even have Harry Potter here.
With all the spells and shit? What do you think this is? Some sort of a magic-induced game?
There's runes in RuneScape?
I thought this was a wholesome game.
Nah. And you know something I find funny? If I'm correct, I could be wrong. I love how they've changed the Romeo and Juliet storyline over time. It used to be, I think it used to actually pretty much follow it, but now I think what happens, I don't know if it was always this way in the story, but like with the quest, it's like he ends up going with like not with Juliet, but going with like her sister or something in the
Her
quest
cousin.
or something. Her cousin.
Yep.
It's just like, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
is that
he
always
pretty
like
much-
that, or Mike?
He pretty much just says, "F it. This is too much work. This is too hard. I'm just gonna go with the cousin."
Yeah, it's just like, all right.
It's hilarious.
For the sake
What's
of
so
her
crazy
future
is that
offspring, she's better off.
Yeah. That guy sounds like he's not a very good fit either way if he's willing to ditch her right there when she's literally laying there.
Oh, he's absolutely a terrible person.
Well, he's also a moron too.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, that all that aside, he's kind of a moron.
Oh, by the way, heads up, I stole the red berry pie from the group storage.
Perfect. I'll make more. At some
I just
point.
needed one. I needed one for the night sword quest because it's literally gonna give me like some of the easiest smithing levels here.
Yeah.
Because like I'll jump from like literally 1 to like 28 or 29 smithing after doing this quest.
Yeah.
So it's like it's completely worth it for one red berry pie. It's just I just have to grab everything else. I just don't have the cooking level. I only have level 8 cooking.
Yeah. 41.
Yeah, I just haven't trained those skills yet. I will eventually. It's just I haven't bothered yet because I'm gonna. It's kind of funny how I leveled on my other account was that because I was doing so much of other things like the mining. I kept getting the random event from Evil Bob where you have to feed him the fish. You know that one?
I believe so.
Someone
I
killed the
usually skip
tomato
that
lady.
one. What did
Yeah,
you do?
it's
You
like-
killed someone?
Yeah.
No, somebody killed the tomato lady.
Uh-oh.
She's
Aw.
dead.
Rip Tomato Lady.
Well, you're doing a quest, aren't you, Hills?
Yeah, I think I'm almost done. Poor tomato lady. Ooh, 3,000 thieving XP. Ability to use
Nice.
Quetzals. 38 thieving. You can now pickpocket from master farmers.
Oh,
Alright.
that's perfect. Master farmers are like one of the most.
Hill's
important
starting the
things
farming
for
journey now.
Yep.
We have
Okay.
lost Hill to farming for the next 30 hours.
Hello, farming.
So
Alright.
then I should. See, I have to. Do you want me to go buy some of that food? Well, you actually wait. You got a bunch of teas you can use up for that. I thieved a bunch of teas to get 30 thieving, and it's funny, I guess. And I said I think I said in the chat I'm gonna have about 700 teas, and I'm like I don't want to use them because just like. It's just like because every time you sip one, it says like, "Oh, what a nice cup of tea,"
Yeah, it's annoying.
and it's annoying. So I'm like, I'm not reading that 700 times in my head.
Oh wait.
At this point, I'm not doing or planning on doing anything where I need that much food.
Oh no, but like it's not very good food. It only heals like 3. But master farmers, when they hit you, they hit a 3, so it's like kind of like good neutral food. Like it,
I have a bunch of cake.
and plus I can gather more. I can buy more. Like I said, actually I can buy some on the way. Some good food.
Yeah, cake is actually pretty easy for that because that heals.
4
Yeah.
3 times.
Yep.
We've got over 100 cakes in the group storage, and I have 94 myself.
Yeah, we
but
have.
I know I've been going to town on some of that food supply. That's why I've just been
Yeah,
trying
you
to
just
resupply.
we'll just
I'll
go
get more.
back and pickpocket more, thieve more from bakery stalls.
Yep.
I mean, both of our thieving.
way
I'm
to go.
46 thieving, so I believe thieving is my highest. It is my highest right now.
Three air.
And you can safe spot steal from the stall in Ardoon.
Already. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just.
So that's where all of our cakes
just
came
gonna
from.
grab-
I was pretty much dropping everything else that I was getting and just keeping cake.
Oh yeah, cake's really good for like a lot of early eating stuff. I'm just trying to grab some stuff in case I have to do any like intermediate kind of quests. Just because sometimes you can run into some pretty rough NPCs, and I do not have prayer yet because I don't have. I
Boom.
could try actually.
Now I got me an adamant skimitar.
I'm just
fine,
picking up the
farming-
bones as I
farming.
get them from these minotaurs and just slowly loading up my prayer from that.
Yeah, 27 prayer. It's not great, but
I
not terrible.
just hit 27 prayer.
twinsies.
Did that not?
Oh, my shit died. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
What shit? Oh, farming stuff? Yeah, that's the other thing I'm going to miss is my shit not dying from Gridmasters. And instant growth.
Yes, that was so nice. I'm gonna be complaining about not having Gridmaster stuff for like a month. Ah, wrong way.
Well, at least I've stopped complaining about freaking coin pouch.
I'm gonna guess the Master Farmer is back here
You
behind
know,
this.
that is something they could kind of make old schoolish, but
Giving us a coin pouch and giving us an ore bank? Yes, that would be perfect.
I don't know about ore bank, but I will say coin pouch at least.
Or a tool belt. Or at least a tool backpack.
Yeah, like have like something you can hold in your inventory that stores your tools.
They have it
Like
for a
one
hunter.
space. Yeah, so
It's an unlock through rumors where you can store all of your hunting supplies into one like hunter's backpack.
okay, I am gonna try to get some run energy. And nice, I'm almost 50 attack on my main.
This is good thieving XP too.
You
Oh,
just
the-
wait until you get wealthy citizens, and there's
No.
they're so good, like, and they're like so easy to do. I literally almost want to say brain dead, like, because you literally just wait, like, even without the plugin, like there's a plugin that makes it really easy, but even without the plugin, it's easy to tell because basically what happens is the kid will distract them, and you'll literally just like go like get like steal a bunch of stuff from the guy for a certain time, and then you just wait, right?
I don't know what the rates are like in regular versus Gridmaster, but we discovered that just pickpocketing the wealthy citizens and ignoring going into the houses was faster gold and experience per minute.
Oh yeah, it is. But what you do, the smart thing I think to do maybe. I'm not sure because I don't know how the loot rolling works on wealthy citizens because I haven't done it much. But I think if you save the keys when you're a higher thieving level, I would think you'd be better to use the keys and get better rewards potentially, right?
Just
Or better
lower.
XP.
I don't know.
Like
I
because
don't know how it
I don't know,
scales,
maybe. I don't know how it scales either.
or even if it does scale.
Just question: have you guys both done the Knight Sword, or either of you?
I don't believe so.
I think I have.
Okay,
No.
because I'm gonna try to
I
get
have
extra,
not.
I don't know if it's tradable, but I'm gonna try to get
Yeah.
extra blurite ore because that way there you don't have to go into this cave.
Yeah, that sucks. I have done it.
I have not.
Basically,
actually
you have to be
have
around
it.
level 57 Ice Warriors and 53 Ice Giants.
I just hit
Me and
combat
Fat
level
Kid did that one
40.
at the same time. I have one
I am-
blurite ore in my bank.
I am level 40.
Put it.
So I'm
level
just
48.
about at your...
What is my skill? Total level 620.
It's not tradable. It won't let me put it in group storage.
My
What,
total
blurite?
level isn't as high, but I'm also about to do a bunch of quests that will really boost my total level, right? But I'm 356, right? Like this one quest is gonna jump me to probably 370 to 380, right?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be like 20 levels, right? Because I'm level 1 smithing.
30.
But I know tricks to get certain items because I have no problem trying to remember certain things. Good thing is you can get there's an iron bar spawn in the wilderness just a little bit outside that where the last man standing game mode thing is. So I just waited, grabbed a couple of those. And I'm one of those people, I like grabbing a duplicate because I like the fashion scape of it.
Mhm.
Ah,
Cause have you ever held that blurite sword for a little bit? It looks actually really cool. It's really unique.
It
nope.
does.
Never touched blurite. 2 months. Only Ironman.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I have.
So it's cool. It's just kind of like it's like a longer looking sword. It's kind of more like I don't know how
Got a-
to explain what's.
Thicker blade.
Yeah.
I wish they would do cosmetic overrides in old school like they have in RS3. That would be nice.
That'd be cool.
Because then you could... I mean, like, I keepsake stuff that I've got in RS3 just so that I can use it as a cosmetic override for something that's much better, but because it looks cool, I want to keep it that way. It's being able to do fashionscape without sacrificing functionality.
I got a Guam seed. Can I plant it yet?
You
fine
should
farming
be able
for
to do
Oh,
Guam.
Yes.
Guam
I
should
can
be the
grow.
first
It is.
herb that you can plant. Doing an inventory space.
I'm gonna grab one more just to be safe, and I'll see if I can put some in the group storage. Because I'll get enough that you can make at least probably one for the quest. There's one where you need a piece for an achievement. I'll actually get a spare one for you too, just in case you didn't know about that one. And if I can toss it in storage, I'll toss it in storage. Because there's an achievement where you smith, I think it's like blurite limbs on Dork's anvil in Falador for an achievement diary.
Ooh.
So you need a bar of blurite, obviously, or blurite ore. So that's why I'm gonna gather like 8 pieces.
That would explain why I had fluorite limbs in my bank in my main. Because I was probably trying to do that achievement. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Let me steal your stuff.
Let's see.
I'm stealing out of the farmer's front pockets now. Just kidding. He punched me.
I love how you can steal from a guy multiple times and the guards never intervene.
Yeah.
It's like they would think something weird was going on, especially if he kept punching you. And it's like, nah, it's probably nothing.
That's probably fine.
It's like Metal Gear Solid. You put the box on, you just move a little bit, like, oh, what I see? Must be imagining things.
Like, I'm stealing out of this guy's pocket right in front of the guard, and he does jack shit. Like, the farmer is doing more to me than the guard is. What are you being paid for, guard?
You know, if I did not train magic before I started doing some of these quests, I do not know if I would be willing to do some of these quests with level 1 agility.
There
Just
we
because
go.
there's so much running around.
Yeah. Ooh, I got another gnome seed. Martin, that's not very nice of you. Don't punch me.
Kitty?
You know, buddy, maybe you should be more concerned that your fence is open and your pigs are getting out than me stealing seeds out of your pockets. Why do you have so many seeds in your pockets?
The question I asked before, with the wealthy citizens, I'm like, I know, like, they're wealthy, but you don't notice, like, 1,000 gold coins coming out of your pocket? That's a significant amount of weight.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of weight.
So it's not just me, right? Like
how
I'm trying to
big are
think
your
of it.
pockets that you have thousands of gold coins in there?
And they're all in pouches too, so like they know like it's been counted and stuff. So like wouldn't you like
Huh, I suddenly feel 100 pounds heavier. Or lighter. Wrong way.
one they should make an option once you have high enough thieving that you should be able to bribe the street urchin that's distract them longer. Like here's a cut, like work with me.
Oh crap, I don't want that there.
That is 100% the best move you could do. It's not bad if you're giving them a fair share.
Yeah, exactly. It's only child exploitation if you don't pay them.
Exactly, Nike.
And if you put up nets outside the windows so that when they try to commit suicide to get away from you, you can just catch them and put them back to work again.
That is crazy.
For their safety.
I'm sorry if I see that. Yeah, no, it's. But I'm sorry.
Thank you, Apple. I mean, Foxconn.
But seriously, I have to say this though: if your workplace has mental health issues that badly, I don't think it's the workers.
Yeah. If all your workers want to kill themselves. Yeah.
Yay, bouncy house.
Well, I also spent 8 years in the military, or almost 8 years in the military, and that was status quo. I mean, one of our sayings for anything was embrace the suck. So if that tells you anything about our mental...
Oh yeah, no, like I'm not saying like
we were just used to the abuse.
Can't spell use without abuse.
Can't say. Okay.
I'm
Close.
making jokes. I've been going too many times outside, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
Because there's nothing that is more content dry than clicking on a crab and running around doing errands for people to get experience.
I'm clicking on Minotaurs right now.
Fair
I
enough.
fully.
That's fair. That is fair. So yeah. But yeah, so the secret of the quest, it's a old school secret, is that basically it's a trick where you just make the sword once, you drop it, you're like, oh hey, can you make that sword for me? He's like, oh sure, since you already gave me what I wanted, I'll make you it. Even though I just made it for you a second ago and I see it on the floor.
I lost that sword. I have no idea where it went. Can I have another one?
Oh, did you see the chat I posted? The screenshot?
When did you
the
post
dialogue? It was in the RuneScape chat. It's when you, for Dork's Quest, if you bring all the stuff with you, it's like they literally make a whole joke about it. It's like a complete coincidence has occurred. Out of all 28, I have 28 item slots, and out of all of those, a complete coincidence occurred.
Oh yeah, I saw that when I did Dork's Quest. Yeah,
it's funny.
I think I laughed about that one. I can figure out what quests I'm gonna do on freaking Sunday.
Well, I just did 3 tonight. I broke the rules.
There's no rules.
I did quests not on Sunday.
Yeah, but as soon as we got membership, we did skilling not on Sunday. We did skilling all day Sunday.
That's true. I can go to Hosidius from here and do more farming stuff.
I wanted to unlock the Quetzals because I want to go to the friggin' Hunters Guild here soon and do hunting shit. Do hunting in the avium. But I can't get there yet. Well, I probably could figure out a way to get there, but...
There we go. Free 1 to 29 smithing. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's alright. I'm yawning. I'm exhaustedly tired right now. I don't know why.
We have each other all the time anyway, so...
Well, there's this stupid little delay that happens in Discord.
Yep.
And I was so locked in for years on...
Mute the YouTube stream so it's not doubling into my ears.
Yeah. Echo.
So here's the test. Does Blurite go into the group storage? No.
No, because it's non-tradable.
Yeah.
Well, there's certain things that I think you can almost get away with that usually aren't tradable.
No, they patched it out. If it's not tradable, it cannot go in the group storage because that's technically a trade.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, at least all this stuff didn't die.
So, what quest do I want to do?
I can just take more buckets.
I think I'm gonna go the feud quest. I'm gonna go let myself get gaslighted. That is basically the whole quest.
Oh, I thought you were going to turn on. I thought you were going to turn on a U.S. politics news conference. Let yourself get gaslit.
Oh no, that's just going to Reddit.
Yeah.
Bombing 11.
Well, if you want drama, you can just go play War Thunder.
Nope, I'm good.
Like, just make sure you don't get any documents that you shouldn't on your PC. And next thing you know, you have someone knocking on your door.
Cabbages. What about cabbages?
My cabbages. Oh wait, you've never seen that show. Never mind.
What show?
Avatar.
Nope.
The Last Airbender.
Nope.
Yeah, I feel like we were gonna watch it at
The
one time.
Cabbage
and we didn't.
Merchant.
Yeah. My cabbages.
Yeah.
Bro, if you make that much off cabbages that you can run an empire off it, I respect it. Not gonna lie.
I've
Must be the best cabbages ever.
never really watched any animes.
I haven't for a while.
Not
My
the-
ex's kids really loved Avatar, so I'd watch it with them.
not the biggest fan of that art style. Nothing against it. It's just not for me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here
Fair
and
enough.
try to blast
That one's
it
not a
or
bad-
say that it's
yeah.
annoying or anything. That's fine. It's just not an art style I enjoy.
I'm not a
I'm-
huge anime fan, but that one's not too bad.
I kind of go around a little bit. Like, I like some of the newer stuff, but I'm more or less a fan of the originals. Like, we're talking like Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that, like 90s style animes. If you do know what I'm talking about, like the older style animation like that. I don't like the newer stuff.
So the last two animated shows, and I won't call them animes because they aren't animes, that I really enjoyed was Metalocalypse and crap, that just slipped my mind.
Ranma 1/2. I've ever showed you that one.
Which ones?
Ranma 1/2.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That was the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really anime.
Dude, they're just like...
And
I
those
missed
are
that show.
definitely not anime.
Those are more like cartoons, I want to say.
Everly, it doesn't matter where it was made. It's still that it's the animation style. It's the artwork style that just doesn't appeal to me.
The
I have no
constant
problems.
screaming dialogue.
I would if I was going to watch anime, I would probably watch. I would not have a problem watching something that was not in English. I don't mind because I'm already half deaf as it is, so I read captions for anything that I watch. So it doesn't matter to me if it's in English or not, because most of the time I have to read it off the screen anyway.
This is a really easy way for me to train cooking a little bit, and I didn't realize it until just now.
Making wine.
Apparently the no, not even that, like it's like really low level up. Remember how I was telling you I was gonna start that quest where it's like the one where you get gaslit? I forgot about the guy. In his shop, he actually sells raw chickens, and there's a range like 2 feet in front of him. So I just have my cash stack. I'm just buying the raw chickens and then just cooking them, and then just dropping them for free cooking XP
That works.
because they're cheap and like. And they're like 30 cooking XP each, and like even like they cost 1 coin, even when the stock's low.
Yeah.
So I can literally just go around just do that and get free cooking. I just realized, and that's what I might just do for a little bit.
What is it you do? Sorry, I was talking to Thing One.
There's a NPC in Al-Kharid, Ali Morrison. He's the guy that's he's just the guy just past the gem merchant in Al-Kharid. He has a shop and members, but he sells raw chickens, and there's a range like 2 steps in front of him, like in the building in front of him. So I'm just buying the chickens for like 1 coin each and just cooking them for free cooking levels, basically. Like they cost 1 coin each. They're so free because like one I can alch one thing that gives me 1,000 coins, right?
Yep.
So like, it's completely negated. I just realized that. I've been playing RuneScape for years, so I'll be able to get cooking levels without even having to stream fishing.
I need to start getting better with these titles. Titles of the streams. I'm starting to think that maybe coming up with something that's a little shocking would be good. Like North Stairs
Don't
for
ask
Life.
me. Oh, that's way tamer than what I was thinking. That's good. Don't ask me for titles.
Hey, at least you're willing to go the mile. It's not about going the distance. Sometimes it's about going the mile.
Where did I put the uncut
Oh.
sapphire?
That was a close thing. I almost hopped into a bounty hunter world.
Oops.
That would have, like, the chance of like someone being right there at my level's pretty low, but just in case.
Sometimes you just get really unlucky.
Yeah, but the thing is now, compared to years ago, is that people have an account for like every like bracket basically, and every like level range almost, you know? Versus it was like before, you know, you might run into the odd person or the odd group.
Yeah.
But now, like, people have builds just to hit certain levels if you even build around them, right?
Yeah.
You know? That's why I'm purposely trying to build an account just to annoy some of those peers that try to annoy me.
Just to get the skillers
So
to stay 3 combat? Yeah. I'm a skiller, but at least I'm going to have decent combat skills, decent combat levels.
The issue is that people, like, I'm not even joking, like, some people have, like, or they'll just share credentials with their accounts, too. Like, they have accounts, like, literally to fight level 3s all the way up to level 126, you know? And they'll just share the credentials is what they'll do in some groups that are big enough. It's not allowed, technically, because you're not supposed to account share, but some people don't care, right? Because it is what it is.
They've never been in the stronghold of security then. That thing is full of telling people off for that. I can show a whole bunch of people who've never seen the flap emote.
Oh, yeah.
Which I have now. Because I went all the way down to the bottom of that damn thing.
Did I tell you? So if you go to emotes, if you right click on it,
You can loop
where'd
it.
it go? Yeah. Loop flap. Look at me, I'm trying to fly away.
Looping lean
Man,
is
look at my
hilarious.
biceps.
Whenever I hear, I don't know if it's just me, just because I heard it so much, because I used to watch Ice Road Truckers all the time. Whenever I hear Fly Away, I hear that Lenny Kravitz song, I think it is. It's like I can't remember which song it is.
I've never seen that.
But it just, whenever I hear certain words, it's just like, what? It's like,
I've seen Ice Road
Yeah, no.
Truckers.
Yeah,
so you probably heard the intro song, right?
Oh, yeah.
That song, that's the one I'm talking about. And it's
Where are
just
you
like, I
stealing
just
from
hear
that
it.
you're having to fight dogs?
The baker's stall.
Why would... Never mind.
I didn't know there was a dog behind me. Usually
Why would you steal from that baker's stall?
Because I wanted cake. Because I want more cake without having to break into my stash.
Okay, how many cookies?
Because
Oh, I've
normally
already
you
got.
can steal from it. It's fine. But this guy was like over here for some reason and caught me. And now he's gonna die.
Holy shit, he hit me for a lot.
Hope it was worth it, dog. Now you're gonna die.
Listen, I
Very
was already
slowly,
still.
but
Oh,
you're
I
gonna
was still
die.
probably low from. Hey, make sure your account information is up to date. Dude, Master
account
Gardener slaps for 6.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
We're up to 6. This whole not being able to loot pickpocket him is terrible.
Oh, I hate it. That's so annoying. Like, pickpocketing is not AFK in this game. It sucks. Alright. Let me get my freaking thieving back on. Damn dogs. That should be good. Where's the
So what's the difference in the seeds that you get from the seed stall versus the
the ones you get from the master farmer, you have a better chance of, well, you have an actual chance of getting better seeds.
Okay.
Like the seed stall, you get crappy common seeds. And not crappy. I mean, you can still use them. It's just
Eventually, if you get 50 thieving, 50 agility, you can get rogue set, which doubles your loot from everything, including master farmer.
yeah.
Farmers
is what
have
I'm
like
gonna
all
work
stuff.
towards
So let's say Master Farmer has mid to high end stuff. Got it. Okay. I should probably eat some food before damn farmer kills me. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't usually do anything that has to do with farming. Oh, except that eventually I'll probably have to.
Yeah, certain requests require farming.
Wait, not every master farmer has the same loot table? That's interesting.
They don't? Does Marvin have a better loot table? Or whatever his name is. Martin. Not Marvin.
Actually, I haven't referenced that, so I don't know.
Master farmers drop table for herb steeds now scale with farming level.
So basically, the better your farming level, the better your seeds will get. Or you might be, I don't know if you're locked to certain seeds because of your farming level. So maybe like, if you're pickpocketing them per se with 9 farming, which is just a level for Guams, you might just have a better chance or only have a chance for Guams or something. I'm not sure.
Herb seeds will now be worse below 75 farming and better above 75 farming up to level 85.
That is,
Oh.
I cut myself. I'm glad. That's just that's probably to be anti-bot, you know?
That's what it says. Still bullshit.
Still bullshit. Okay. As you said, not me first.
I was a fucking sailor for years. If you didn't have some herb seeds with rework, it all seems to be scaling on level. Okay, yeah. So that was, let's see, changes, update, 24 March 2021. And then in July of this year, the master farmers in Fortis will no longer stand still indefinitely after being spoken to.
I wonder, I can't remember if I ever asked you, do you watch much for sports? Or do you just kind of...
Yeah, I do watch quite a bit of sports.
Which ones mostly?
Hockey and football, I will follow throughout the seasons, and then I'll watch everything during the playoffs, and then I get really weird and watch anything Olympics related.
Okay. Yeah.
I really enjoy football. I think hockey is the superior sport above all other sports. And I will never be deterred from that philosophy.
I like hockey, I like football, but for some reason I've just been hardwired on being a basketball fan. Because I think for me it's because I probably am a little bit younger. I don't know. I'm getting shy of 30, right? So, but the thing is, when I was growing up here, I grew up just when the Toronto Raptors were just starting, and they were marketed to be very kid friendly. Like the logo was like a dinosaur and stuff.
Yep.
And I was a kid. I was a big fan of Jurassic Park, right?
Oh yeah.
So, and like I was one of those ones where like you could throw on anything else, I would not want to watch it. You throw on Jurassic Park, where I just see dinosaurs doing their thing versus people, and I'm just like, okay, I want to watch this. You know. Anyways, so yeah, and also right about mid 2000s. Well, I think he was in the Raptors before that. Vince Carter's still one of my favorite players, just because some of the stuff he's done on the basketball floor.
Yeah. He was a good player.
What he did to Frederick Weiss should be considered assault. You know what I'm talking about?
I watched as a kid, I watched basketballs in like the mid 90s whenever we would have basketball on. And that was a whole different level of what they would get away with.
Oh yeah, well you were going up against some like
I remember the whole Jordan era and Rodman era.
Test 90s NBA, you'd have half the NBA out. You know?
So that's the basketball that I. But I also I'm not going to dime out any particular family members, but they were fairly racist philosophy against basketball when I was growing up. So there was not a very positive. I didn't have a positive place to play or to watch basketball.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, it's all good. It just a matter of how things rolled out. It's not.
I mean, definitely glad that I don't. Why can I not walk there now? Oh, there we go.
Because, like I said, I still stand by it. What he did to Buddy during that 2000 Olympics dunk should be considered assault. Changed my mind.
But yeah, no, I grew up watching.
That dunk is just something else.
My grandparents and all my aunts and uncles, everybody was all in on football, so I grew up watching football. And then one of my first jobs, I worked at a place we did a lot of like web design stuff. So I did programming and web design in the mid 90s. And we had the website contract with a local ECHL minor league hockey team. It's one of the oldest hockey organizations in the United States. Like, I think outside of the original 6 and the Hershey, Pennsylvania Bears, we're the oldest hockey organization that has stayed in the same city. And
Okay.
so we did their website for season tickets. So I got to go to a lot of Comets hockey games and would listen to them on the radio. And yeah, I kind of grew up very much engrossed in hockey. And that has definitely stayed into adulthood.
Oh yeah, I still love hockey too. Don't get me wrong.
Aren't you obligated to as a condition of citizenship?
Well, to quote yourself, as an East Coast flavored, maybe I am. I don't know, but
I just
will
thought it
say
was.
this,
I just thought
that-
it was the North flavored. You guys are required to like hockey.
Yeah. The only, like I said, there's certain plays that I remember that I didn't like seeing just because, like, I understand, like, you know, being rough in hockey, but I understand you don't want to try to actually hurt somebody at the end of the day because, like,
I
you're
think
just competing, right?
I am kind of in the minority of a lot of hockey fans, especially old school hockey fans that I know. I like that they have pretty much gotten rid of the enforcer as a thing in hockey. I'm glad they kept fighting in. I'm glad they've done that, but they've cracked down on
Just fighting, just fight.
well, because what ended up happening is that some of these teams, especially, and this was even before my time of really watching, is you take, like, you know, a boxer and teach him how to ice skate and then throw him on the ice on the defense as an enforcer. That's not.
And you're not supposed to do
not
that
so
'cause
good.
Technically, boxing training is boxers are not supposed to do that really because they're supposed to be trained to use it as defense. Even I think I could be wrong, unless they're actually fighting for like something, you know. It's not meant to be like, hey, this is meant to be a side skill for hockey.
And I think there's a few players that are inherently dirty that are still around. I think they're getting less and less, although the Kachuk brothers are going to keep that quest going for years to come. But
What about Marshall?
well, he's about ready to retire. I was going to bring him up next. And it should be somehow illegal for any Kachuk brother and Marchand to be on the same team. That should have been outlawed.
Yeah. The only, like I said, the only hit over the years I haven't really agreed with, like I said, because like I said, I agree with a good hit if it's a legitimate hockey hit. It was a legitimate hit for a legitimate reason. But I do not agree with going out of your way just to try to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
The main
And a lot of those players
are
are gone.
Chara hit?
Oh yeah.
That one where he basically slammed Buddy's head right into the post, and that was the reason why they got rid of him.
Well,
not the reason, but part of it.
I'm an LA Kings fan, and I remember in that 2020 run that we had, or the 2012 run that we had for the Cup, and I can't remember who it was on the Coyotes that was targeting knees in the playoffs. Like he was
That's
legit targeting knees. And that was just
Might go out,
rough.
step out for a second here in a second.
All right.
But yeah, I've already managed to get like 22 cooking just by cooking the chickens, buying them in Hopping Worlds.
Wonder how often they respawn.
Well, I have access to so many worlds because membership, right?
Oh yeah, we ended up with the membership thing. We ended up buying Premiere for this account as well. Which I think is funny. The two of us have 4 Premiere accounts between the two of us. I mean, it's cheaper than
Damn.
paying month over month.
Patrick's getting paid. Fair enough.
Like it's
This
a
is, like, the
lot
only game I
cheaper.
play, so.
Oh yeah. Like,
I don't play a whole bunch of other games, so
I play a handful. I've actually started playing Elite Dangerous again. I effing love that game.
Like, is that like roguelike, if I'm correct, or could I be wrong?
No, it's a open world space simulation that's like 1-to-1 of the size of the actual known galaxy.
I want to ask this. Have you ever played Deep Rock Galactic?
No, I don't believe so.
It's basically a game where you're dwarves and you just go down with expeditions, mining, killing bugs, and mining ores, extracting and getting out. And the worlds are like randomly generated, so it's not like the same experience. Plus, there's different classes with different gear and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not really into that style of gaming. This is really the only non-simulation style gaming that I play. Is this and Minecraft and Madden.
Oh yeah, I find it's good because it's a game that doesn't take itself completely seriously. Like, there's different beers that give you different effects, and you can go into a mission drunk and you'll have like motion shake and motion blur.
That's hilarious.
And
What the heck?
there's certain dialogue you can get from doing certain things, like and I think it's even it becomes part of the joke in the community. But there's certain mushrooms that you can just find, and what you can do is you get a bunch of people to like use their pointers and ping it and spam it because your characters keep saying mushroom, but you're being dispatched. So what you're doing is you're pissing the dispatcher off, and then he's like, mushroom, I get it, now stop, now just get back to your work.
That's funny.
And just like little dialogue like that, it is a good little fun game actually. If you have a group of people that you can talk with, because like most people do use their mics, but it is fun. Like usually, if you're following your adventure, if you're following the goals, it's usually about a good dive takes about 20-25 minutes. The deeper dives take longer, but you unlock that separately. But a good dive would take about a half hour. One good mission. Just to be safe, because you have to follow a map and like they're randomly generated. You have to. And it is fun. I find it fun.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just.
No, I like my simulation games. You know, Farming Sim, American Truck Sim. Elite Dangerous is much more involved than most of those, but it's just massive. And then you gotta do short hops and it takes forever, and most of the galaxy has not been explored by anyone, so you can actually get your name put down as first discovered bys and all sorts of fun stuff. It's been around for about 20 years, and I still think we're under 5% of the map explored. And there's a crack ton of content that they've put in that just hasn't got discovered yet. I mean, there was, and that's the kind of the cool thing with some of the stuff they put in that are triggered events when you go down to certain planets. It happened a few years ago. I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, it happened where someone discovered something that had never been discovered before. And it triggered a 5.5-year war with an alien race for in-game content. And it was something that had been in there for 10 years prior to it getting discovered, but the triggering event just didn't happen for years until someone finally discovered it by just exploring.
Fair enough.
So those are the kind of the cool things, but it's just, you know, it's one of those that you sit down and it'll take you hours or days to get to a long place.
Games. Would you like a game like Civilization, like Sid Meier's Civ?
Nope, that's not a sim. That's a strategy. Too much thinking.
Too much thinking for you? Fair enough.
Most of the time anymore, I spent so much time doing competitive gaming that when I game now, I want it to be a break from having to think and strategize.
Fair enough.
Which is one of the reasons why I enjoy skilling in RuneScape and I don't like the combat so much, because you have to think about, especially in RS3, you have to, there's so much thinking that goes into all of that side of combat. But yeah, no, not a big strategy gamer anymore. It's all Sim, RuneScape, and Minecraft.
And Candy Crush.
I
Dwarf
consider Draenor
Agility?
Agility a whole separate minigame.
Do what to who?
I said Draenor Agility is a whole separate minigame. I don't consider it even RuneScape.
Most of
Once you've done it past a reasonable point, it's just a minigame at that point.
how many laps? I was doing it the other day. How many laps did I end up getting up to?
You
Crap.
should have a counter once you finish another lap.
Yeah, there is. I'm just trying to remember how many laps I'm up to. You know what? Let's find out. Exit. Switch accounts. Let's see what laps I'm up to on this.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go step outside for a second.
All right.
Alright, I should be about ready to do another round of farming.
Oh, great. Swapping out black screened me on there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran over to my other so I can see how many laps I've got on Draenor. I'll be back in a sec. I know I have 163,000 XP from Draenor.
Nice.
$13.62.
More potatoes.
We don't need no more
That's a lot.
potatoes. $13.62. We running? No. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna put them in one at a time. Okay.
45. There we go. Damn, we already passed 2 hours streaming.
Nice. Excuse me, Unicorn, you're not supposed to be in here. And I need your horn. What's up?
Tomorrow Didn't know if you wanted to take thing 4 with you,
Yeah.
because they may enjoy that.
Yep.
And then I've got to run thing 3 to the school for a couple hours tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I think from like 10 to noon, because the show is next week.
Okay. That works.
So I figured I would do that, and then depending on what time, because I'll probably make the rice in the morning before then, and then, or I might make the rice tonight and chill it.
Yeah, I would definitely put it in the fridge.
Because it tastes better when it was in the fridge. The last couple of times I haven't done that, it doesn't get as crispy. So maybe I'll just make the rice out tonight. I did buy 3 chicken breasts to dice out. So I'll probably do some food prep stuff tonight before going to bed. I don't know what time you want to head for bed tonight.
Maybe in like next 30 minutes or so.
So wrap up streaming here probably the next 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So we crossed over 2 hours. I've been over here just gathering
we just
cakes.
got started late, so.
We got started 30 minutes late, so that's why it's 8:30. So that's why we just hit 2 hours. Yeah, we were only, after all of that, we were only 30 minutes late tonight.
That's not terrible.
Not terrible. Allowed me to get food made for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have done that anyway, but it's just a convenience factor. And then I bought some leg and thighs for thing 4, because I know they don't like the fried rice, so they're going to get regular chicken tomorrow. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't know how much gas I have in the tank.
Oh.
And I'm trying to decide whether it's worth the cash to just go. I wonder if there's a place I can go take it to get it filled instead of doing the swap.
There used to be. I don't know if they do that anymore. Need to go back there. Stupid dog.
Holy crap. Yeah, there is a place. The 20-pound propane grill tank filled for $13. It costs almost $30 to do the swaps. Or $2.99 a gallon plus tax, but they'll fill up to his tank size up to 100 pounds.
Huh.
Okay. What in the Hank-Hill we talking about? I'm back.
Filling my grill propane tank for my Blackstone tomorrow morning. And they open up at 7:30 tomorrow morning, so I'll just go do that.
Do you have like
Shit.
a blacktop or something like that, or what do you say?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, that
so
sounds really nice. How do they work? How much did that run you roughly, if you don't mind me asking?
we got it.
We got it a few years ago. It was like 300 on
Father's
sale
Day
for
sale.
Father's
It was
Day.
like, yeah, but it's a 36-inch. It's one of the big 4-burner ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, obviously, it'd be more because I
Yeah,
have to count not only
I
is
would
it
say
years past, but I have to count the conversion, which absolutely screws me.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
that the price is about equivalent to gas grills, like a mid to decent gas grill.
Okay, like, because I was thinking like maybe looking at like one of those good like flat tops, you know?
What I've discovered after using a flat top exclusively for the last couple of years is that there isn't anything that I was doing on a grill that I could not do on a flat top, and the flat top allows me to do a lot more than what I could do on a grill. The only thing that it does not do is if you are a big fan of grill lines, a flat top on its own won't, but you can buy like something that will kind of artificially put those grill lines in if you want. That just sits on top of the flat top, heats up, and then you can put hot dogs or whatever you want to do the grill lines on. But like tomorrow, for example, we've got a friend coming in from well out of town, and I'm making chicken fried rice on the flat top. And I'll probably make a lot of it.
You can cook an entire breakfast at once on the flat top.
Yep. Yeah, I've
Nice.
done 2 dozen eggs, 2 pounds of bacon, and a bunch of hash browns all at the same time on the flat top. It was kind of amazing. And I use it all the time.
Yeah. Like, if you don't use it that much, it might not be worth it, but we use it a lot.
I cook a lot of chicken and a lot of pork chops and a lot of steak.
Well,
Mostly
because-
chicken and pork chops.
Oh, because I've been changing my diet, and I've been thinking of not going like completely paleo, but more like almost like more like a carnivorous diet, and like loading up on proteins and meats rather than like having all those carbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on my health. I've been working on my health so like I used to be really unhealthy, and I'm slowly getting better. Like I used to be really bad for drinking Pepsi, and I mean ridiculously bad. I'm talking like I could, if I brought over a 2 liters, sometimes that I could drink that myself.
Yep. No, I for a long time I
'Cause you
was
don't-
pretty bad
you
with
don't
soda.
register it. But I drink Pepsi Zero now, so at least I know I'm still drinking soda at the end of the day, but at least I'm not intaking as the sugar levels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my
That's-
sugars used to be like lethally bad, like almost.
So
I-
I've almost completely quit drinking soda. I'll have it every once in a while and stuff, but I've switched to tea for the caffeine intake, and I've been
trying to
moving.
switch to that, or yeah, like because Brisk has a couple good teas that are 0 sugar. Like even like the juiced kind of teas, you know.
Yeah. So it's a little. It's about the same cost as buying soda, so we're not saving a whole lot of money off of it. But I get the Pure Leaf, no sugar, unsweetened tea that comes in
The stuff
like bottles and
love
stuff
that-
at the grocery.
that I bought for a while once I found it at my store, because I've worked in retail for a bit, was Minute Maid has a 0 sugar strawberry lemonade,
Ooh.
and it's 0 cal, or it's like 5 cals per cup, basically, you know, and it's 0 sugar, and it actually for a 0 sugar tastes pretty good. What you could do objectively too, if you wanted to not add too much extra sweetness, but add natural sweetness. Take a blender, probably toss a bit of that juice in. It's pasteurized juice, but it probably still work. Toss a little bit of actual strawberries in to sweeten it. Have natural sweeteners without, like overkilling it. Not putting like actual like cane sugars or the actual sucralose in it or something like that.
Yeah. And I've also been
But-
drinking a lot more coffee lately too. Got myself a decent pour over. Now that it's starting to get cold, coffee isn't so bad.
Mhm.
It gets so hot here during the summer that drinking coffee is
My
a very
weakness is iced
masochistic
coffee.
thing.
I might also sometimes slip something else into the iced coffee, which makes it taste more like an ice cap. And then I just sip away at that while I'm just playing RuneScape. Because it's good, because I think I've probably mentioned before, it's I can't remember what brand it is, but it's like a chocolate liqueur.
Nice.
So in like an iced coffee with a little bit of milk already in it, it just tastes like an ice cap. You don't taste it at all. It's just you don't do it to like get drunk on, because all that milk in your system, you do not want to do that to yourself. Now, knowing your limits with that is definitely something you want to do. That and is something, anything that has a certain flavor. Like, for example, one time, I think I was watching one of the drafts, and I don't know what came over me, but I had a full bottle of Applejack or one of the apples, right? Apple Crown, Applejack, one of the apple whiskeys. Anyways, so at first I was a little bit upset about their draft decision, considering some of the players that were available at that spot. So at first I started having a couple drinks, and then that led to me end up like I probably ended up finishing the bottle not very soon after that, like within the first few hours. And I normally don't drink, so like I think it was either the next day or the day after, I went and I bought an apple juice. And I went to have a sip of it, and all my brain could think about was the taste of that Apple Crown or that Applejack. Because it tasted just like it. Because it just tasted like apple juice, right? In a way. It messed me up really good. I'm like, oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Well, that's not that far away either. It's at like Heligas and Coliseum.
Oh, the gas place?
Yeah, it's a rental, like equipment rental place.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, it's S&A equipment rental. So right when you go from Heligas and the Coliseum, it's that first like place.
Yep.
All right, that's easy enough. They open at 7:30, so I'll go do that tomorrow morning. But that's cheap as all get out, so it's like half the cost or more than taking it to the gas station for the swap out. And I found out those swap places, your 20-pound tank are only filled to 15 pounds.
What?
So they charge twice as
Yeah.
much, and they're not filled up all the way.
Huh.
That feels like a scam to me.
Yep, nope, it's a scam.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a
So I
scam.
think if I'm filling for a propane tank fill,
Well,
I
so
presume it's filled to capacity.
what? So when you get them filled, it is. So here in the States, at like gas stations and stuff, they'll have like a cage of propane tanks, and you swap. So you go in, you pay, you hand them your tank, and you get a tank, and you take off. So you don't have to sit there and wait for them to fill it or anything like that. And so
The
for
only time I've ever dealt with propane tanks is I've dealt with propane tank exchanges, where it's like
Yep.
they exchange their empty for a filled one, and I will double check because because the issue with some people is they'll return them with the tag still on, like the little like the little cap tag, if you know what I mean, like the little greenish tag. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're green, and they'll leave them on, and some people don't remove them, and then like I've literally heard stories where some people have been like not paying attention and literally giving somebody an empty tank after they exchange it empty. I'm like, what?
Oof.
Because my thing is, if I don't basically feel it drop down on my arm for having a little bit of weight, it doesn't have any weight because, well, I've lifted them enough too over the years, right? So basically, I know if it doesn't give me any fight, there's no bite in it, right?
Yeah, so instead of doing that, I'm just going to take it and that'll be nice and easy.
Tank will have weight. Oh, I don't want to talk to you right now, Ms. Master. I just want to do my quest.
All right, I think we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. We got a bunch of stuff going on tomorrow, and I got to do some pre-cooking tonight still, and it's 8:45. And I'm in my 40s, which means I'm old and go to bed. My parents used to make me go to bed at 9 o'clock. And I could not wait until I could stay up as late as I want to. Turns out that's about 9 o'clock.
Fair enough.
It's kind of like that one thing your parents always told you, don't eat an entire cake in one sitting. And since I became an adult, the first thing I did was go out and buy a cake and eat it all in one sitting. Then I realized how right they were. This is why this is why I should not have adult money. Oh.
So yeah, I'm either thinking of getting. I know these are two completely different things, but either thinking of getting a nice. Well, I'm gonna get a nice barbecue either way, but I'll just probably get one on Kijiji or a site like that, you know, off somebody that doesn't know the value of their barbecue. I'll get one that's worth twice as much. You know?
I would say that if you've got the money to spend and you do a lot of that style of cooking, I would go for the flat top. It opens up an entire new world of cooking that you can do.
Well, I've been thinking about it, but the other thing, like I said, I've been thinking just about general upgrades for the household. And because I'm starting to drink a lot of smoothies and iced coffees to negate the fact that I don't want to eat as much, because I find a good smoothie will be filling, or a nice iced coffee will be something nice to sip away at, right? Something almost a little bit placebo-ish in a way that just distracts your mind and makes you think you're just not thinking about something else, just a little mental distraction similar to chewing gum so you don't smoke. Just a little mental distraction or a little draw, I guess.
Get yourself a good blender.
Oh yeah, I gotta have a decent one here. If not, or I'm thinking about getting that. I don't know, the actual Ninja brand of tools. Getting an actual slushy and smoothie machine.
Oh and, yeah.
Those things are really neat. I've actually looked into them because they don't actually use ice or anything. What it is they use a cooling coil inside them, and they just keep rotating the liquid over time, slowly cooling it to a certain degree where it's just at that point. And it's temperature controlled, I think. Rather than use ice or something. That way there you're not either wasting ice
or watering it down.
You're getting the best consistency you can every time.
Awesome.
So yeah, I've been thinking about getting it. I know a good one might be a good couple $100. I gotta remember I'm Canadian, so that might be a little less for you guys. So that might be closer to
with
$199, $299 range.
With import tariffs now, it's gotten worse.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, no, like I said, for me. Oh, did I just attack the guy rather than talk to him? Let's find out. Well, he had a marker and I accidentally attacked him. Oh yeah, that's top. Yeah, that's a way. Yeah, shoot him in the face with a fire strike, and then be like, "Oh hey, I'm sorry about that."
Call me sir. Call me sir next time.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm doing this whole quest because he sold me a headband, a fake headband, and a hairpiece.
Okay. So a countertop style. I don't know if your outdoor has a countertop that you can put the griddles on.
I like there's spots where we have spots, but a good size spot thing.
So
If we want it
if you don't need the base part with whatever, you know, all that stuff, the tires and all that. If you don't need that and you can just get away with the countertop, they have a 22-inch for about $289 Canadian or $290 Canadian. The ones with the tires, they're a little bit more. You could find that in stock.
I don't mind investing a little more if it's gonna be a better quality flat top overall.
Yeah, so
I'm
this
more
is
worried about the flat top quality.
Yeah, this is the Blackstone brand from their website. I'm sure retailers will probably have sales. I don't know how you guys do sales stuff. If you guys have a big pre-Christmas sale or something to keep an eye on. Father's Day, a lot of this stuff tends to go on sale. But yeah, it looks like it's anywhere from about $250 and up on the Blackstones Canadian.
Okay.
And that's directly from the Blackstone website. So like I said,
what do you think about the ones that have like the barbecues that have like a smoker with them? You know what I mean? Like a wood smoker.
If you do smoking, if you smoke meat, that's probably a better way to go. It all depends on what you want to do with it.
Yeah, because like I'm kind of person like I wouldn't mind like as long as I know it's temperature controlled and at least someone can check it every once in a while. Like I'm like I want to eventually I would like to be in a position where I could like have enough time to like come back on my lunch break and check, you know, something.
Yeah.
Just head back, you know, because it's like cooking something low and slow, right? That might take like 6 to 8 hours, right?
Depending on how your energy costs for electricity is, getting an electric smoker would probably work pretty well with that.
Yeah.
I need to do some cleanup and repairs on mine.
But I always love good propane in one though. You know?
Yeah.
I do love me some propane.
Anyway,
So that's what I've always found is reliable. Like, because like I always like to have something too in case like power goes out. You don't want to run a generator and you don't like have a Generac or something like that.
yeah, if power goes out, the smoked meat's my least of my worries.
No, I'm not saying that, but just having like a barbecue or something, anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, right? It's just something that's off the power grid that's not gonna run off power or generator, right? But the smoker would be on the side and optional. But it's just like having a good barbecue because I haven't had a good one in a while just because we haven't really used it. But I find that might be a better way to cook a bunch of meats overall or a bunch of things that even like you can cook a whole bunch of stuff on barbecue that I normally don't think about, like corn and everything, right?
Yeah.
It just depends on how you prepare it, right?
Pretty
Anyways,
much.
if you guys are hopping out, I'm probably gonna hop out.
Yeah,
too.
we're wrapping things up for the stream and wrapping stuff up for playing tonight. Hey, it was nice to finally talk and play.
Yep. Nice talking with you there. You have a good night there. I guess I'll see you whenever.
Outstanding. Good night, man.
See you.
Have a good night.
All right, guys, we are off for the night. Appreciate everything. Appreciate you guys hanging out, chit-chatting, lurking, all the things. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we will see you on Sunday morning.
Bye.
Good night.